Pharaoh, King of Egypt, Messi of Egypt. These are some of the most popular nicknames people use whenever they talk about this talented Liverpool football star, whose original name was Mohamed Mo Salah. He is known internationally as one of the best football players. Mohamed Salah has provided glimpses of his pace and attacking prowess throughout the seasons while being grounded and popular. Hence, what is it that makes him the King of Egypt? Let's find out. Mohamed Salah Hamid Mahrous Ghali was born in the humble farming village of Negreg Bassoun, Egypt on June 15, 1992 in a middle-class family. And no one could imagine such a boy would turn into a footballer. The game has always been enjoyable for Salah from childhood, and he saw himself playing the game on roads and streets and wanted to be like Zinedine Zidane and Luis Figo. Since forming part of a circle in many tournaments and as an amateur team football player at 14 years old, Salah was scouted by Al Mukawloon Al Arab, one of the greatest football clubs in Egypt, and became a professional player. The Cairo-based club was a grueling 4.5-hour commute from his home, a journey Salah undertook 5 times a week, which would ultimately pay off. Initially positioned as a fullback, Salah was moved forward after his coach saw him in tears following a game where he hadn't scored despite his team's victory. As a forward, Salah began to excel, rapidly earning his spot on the first team. Salah then came to the limelight of the Swiss club FC Basel after he scored 2 goals in a friendly match against the Egyptian U23, holding 4-3 against the Mukawloon Al Arab. Basel offered him a 3+1 year contract, which he accepted a month later as his preferred choice of destination based on his previous statements. In his first season at Basel, Salah was voted the Expo Super League Player for the Year and the best player in the Swiss Super League. In the next season's Champions League group stage, Salah scored both home and away against Chelsea, which attracted the English club. Not long after, Chelsea signed Salah for £11 million. However, under coach Jose Mourinho, Salah saw limited playing time but remained determined to pursue his dreams. Soon after joining Chelsea, Salah was loaned to ACF Fiorentina, where he received significantly more playtime and began to stand out again. At the end of a successful season, Salah could stay with Fiorentina but chose instead to join another Serie A team, AS Roma. During his debut season at Roma, Salah switched to using the now famous number 11 jersey he dons at Liverpool. He scored 29 goals in 65 matches for Roma and remained a revelation in his time at the club. Salah rose through the Italian league ranks and started attracting the attention of fans and teams across Europe, thus attracting the notice of Liverpool FC's manager Jurgen Klopp. Salah, supporting Liverpool since childhood, dreamed of becoming its player, and he made it come true on June 22, 2017. When moving to Liverpool, Salah signed a long-term contract and became a team member for the Reds for £36.9 million, the club record. On 1st July 2022, Liverpool announced that Mohamed Salah extended his stay at the club by signing a 3-year deal. According to some pundits, the extension was a history-making achievement for Liverpool, where Salah was the highest-earning player in the club's history. The £350,000 weekly wage paid out in the contract was an affirmation of his input on the field and consideration of him as one of the world's best footballers. There was lots of speculation regarding Salah's future with the club. When his deal was signed, Liverpool fans were relieved and excited to see their star player as an integral part of the club's plan in the foreseeable future. Salah is unstoppable on the field and the pretty boy of the Egyptian soccer team. When he joined Liverpool in 2017, Liverpool began to set new records in various matches. In the 2018-2019 season, Salah became a prominent fixture for Liverpool Football Club and a goal-scoring machine in the Premier League and Champions League. He played a vital role in helping Liverpool win its 6th UEFA Champions League. During crucial games, Salah showed a talent for scoring, as he delivered by scoring the 3rd goal in the quarterfinals against Porto and assisting in a crucial performance in the semifinals against Barcelona, by ensuring a turnaround on a 3-goal difference. His efforts were ultimately evident in the final match against Tottenham Hotspur, where making the first penalty helped to set the pace in the match. in which Liverpool won 2-0. Professionals, Salah had one of the highest goal-scoring percentages and was also known for his great skills in matches with high stakes. The following season, 2019-2020, revealed an even higher relapse in the Egyptian player as Liverpool conquered the Premier League after 3 decades. Salah scored 19 goals in the league, and not only was he among the best goal scorers in the league, but he also scores goals consistently game after game. They were lively during their exquisite games, which immensely helped Liverpool secure significant points against tough teams. His ability to score and produce goal-scoring opportunities for other team members enshrined Salah as one of the most valuable players in the squad. The reward for hard work that he and his team partners invested in was the Premier League trophy. This was the first time the club had written its name in the club's history while adding another beautiful chapter to the life of Salah in Liverpool. The next season, 2021-2022, is notable in Mohamed Salah's career, and he has affirmed his position as one of the finest footballers in the world. Performances for Liverpool are outstanding and unarguably valuable for team success. There were also memorable moments, such as sharing the Premier League Golden Boot with Son Heung-min, with the Egypt wonder scoring 23 goals. His counterparts also appreciated him by awarding him the Premier League Player of the Year, intending to capture his profound influence on the league. Salah produced crucial goals and assists that Liverpool needed to chase the title despite clinching second position behind Manchester City. His efforts in performing also propelled Liverpool to the final in the Champions League. He continued to feature in the Egyptian national team in the International Forum the following year to help the team achieve the Africa Cup of Nations final. In the 2022-2023 season, Salah became an influential playmaker and an essential contributor to the Liverpool Football Club, scoring 30 goals. He scored 19 goals in the Premier League season, 8 in the UEFA Champions League, 1 in the FA Cup, and 1 goal in the Community Shield, in addition to 1 goal in the EFL Cup. During the season of 2023-2024, Mohamed Salah scored 18 goals in the English Premier League. He remains one of the world's most feared strikers due to his ability to score goals consistently. Mohamed Salah is called the happiness maker, and his life journey is a part of the Egyptian curriculum learned in school. Besides his generosity, this title refers to his performance as a footballer who took Liverpool to conquer the Premier League and Champions League titles. We can easily say that Salah is handsome in his smile, has an afro beard, and has a simple and a family-oriented manner of performing the player job. His generosity is legendary in his hometown of Negreg. He has built a school, a water treatment plant, and an ambulance station, and in addition to this, he has been supporting the suffering financially. His acts of kindness have become so frequent that rumors about his philanthropy sometimes surface that aren't even true, yet remain believable because of his humble nature and reluctance to address them. Some of these tales, however, are backed by evidence, such as the time he intervened to stop a group of bullies harassing a homeless man at a Liverpool gas station, later giving the man money for shelter, or when he convinced his father not to press charges against the thief who had stolen from their car, even giving the man money to help him turn his life around. Salah's impact extends far beyond football. Research from Stanford University found that his presence at Liverpool correlated with a nearly 90% drop in hate crimes in the city. In Egypt, his participation in an anti-drug campaign led to a dramatic rise in helpline calls. During Egypt's 2018 presidential election, voters even wrote his name on spoiled ballots as a gesture of admiration. Salah is no stranger to adulation. Whether in Liverpool, where soccer stars are revered as much as the Beatles, or in New York, where Egyptian hotel staff track him down just to pay tribute, Salah is constantly reminded of his status as a global icon. In his home country, his face is printed on everything from mugs to t-shirts, and streets and schools bear his name. Egyptian TV anchor Amr Deep summed it up. Salah is the dream, representing the possibility of rising from humble beginnings to global stardom. Salah's visit to the Greek Fareed with his family reminded him of the overwhelming love he inspires. So many people gathered outside his home that he couldn't leave, visibly upsetting his family. While Salah understands that such admiration stems from love, it can be exhausting. Yet, He remembers his difficult childhood, which fuels his compassion. Reflecting on an incident with a thief, he expressed empathy, noting that poverty likely drove the man to steal, prompting him to help rather than punish him. Salah knows that second chances can transform lives, just as football transformed his own. There are always moments in sports that, no matter how much planning and preparation has been done, will not prepare the athlete for what will happen. Among such instances of our worldly dreaming, one of the most memorable can be seen in 2018 when Mohamed Salah pursued the Champions League title for Liverpool against Real Madrid. What would have been the height of romance, his return to the Premier League after a long time away became a nightmare. Then, in the 25th minute, Real Madrid's main defender, Sergio Ramos, tackled Salah from behind and applied an arm lock that dislocated the latter's shoulder. The Egyptian star was clearly in visible pain and had to leave the field in tears, a painful sight for soccer lovers worldwide. Thus, with Liverpool's talisman out of the game, their fighting spirit appeared broken, and the final score was Madrid 3, Liverpool 1. It had such a profound meaning that a lawyer even threatened to bring legal action against Ramos for £1 billion in the physical and psychological effect on the two important persons, Salah and Egypt. Another injury blow was in the 2020-2021 season. He injured his ankle after a tackle from a Brighton player in the English Premier League match. This made him pull out from several matches due to losing momentum. However, Salah has not struggled with his fitness throughout his playing career in advancing age and is showing quick recovery after every minor mishap. While considering the development of Mohamed Salah, Murtada Mansour, the chairman of Zamalek, characterized him as the man who makes millions of Egyptians happy. Nevertheless, they failed to sign him in 2011. Political activist Mahmoud Mohammed also pointed out the need to remain firm and persistent in one's goals, citing how Salah struggled with numerous challenges at the initial stages of his football career, but finally got his wished-for dreams. Salah's success has also impacted those in the Middle East and Africa to the point that his name has inspired pride among the Arabs. Salah himself has articulated that it brought a lot of joy and honor to receive awards based on the votes of fellow players. His story carries on being motivational and encouraging to many people, believing in different instances that determination and hard work yield great results. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for the next videos.